Before I go any further about the trip to Mexico, I wanted to share with you guys a few idols that happened to me. Okay, when I got out of prison and I was on parole for 2 years, and I did not want to go back to Berrien County because I had two exes that I don't think they would have good issues with me. I don't know. So I stayed on the other side of the state. And after I got off parole January 8th off parole. Within 2 months, I was in the shower one morning. My friend Johnny pulls up early to pick me up. I run out of the shower. I slipped on the hardwood floor and I hit my head on the floor and on the hardwood floor and on the side. And it didn't pay me no issue. And it didn't really hurt. It did sting me for a second. It stunned me. I laid there for a few seconds and I got back up. Went in the bedroom, I put my clothes on and I was outside. Oh my God. I was there for like a half hour. Watering plants, marijuana plants. It's legal in Michigan. And oh my God, I didn't know what hell. I couldn't tell you my ass from a hole in the ground, literally. My friend Kenny came out talking to me. And I started talking. I don't even know what I was talking about. Some record players and 8-tracks. And I don't even know what I was even saying. I talked to him for like 5 seconds. He was like, oh, we got to take you up to talk to Jim and Deb. So I went back up to the CEO and, the bosses, main bosses. Started talking to them for 5 seconds and they was like, oh, put me in the vehicle. Took me straight to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 5 days. I couldn't even remember what the hell happened to me, let alone anything else at that day. And so, after 5 days, they come out, they said I had a stroke. "39 years old, had a stroke." And so this is why my vocabulation, this is why my communication, and this is even why I have slur in my voice, in my communication. For the first year after I had my stroke, I may remember my mom, my brother, my cousin Tammy coming out one time. And I don't even remember them being there. I remember hanging out with my brother in the bedroom. That's about it. So this is what happened to me after I had a stroke. After I straightened up, I kind of thought I was like the king of Babylon. The king of Babylon, man. Crazy ideology. But he made a remark to God, and it ended up costing him his memory for a while. And I'm not sure how many years, but people say he was out eating the grass off the field, like an animal. He was out there for a few years. Come to term that he came back. He came back and repented to God. And God not only gave him his memory, but gave him back his kingdom. This is how God works out. This is how God works out with people who are humble. makes people think a lot about, even though how messed up we are in life, we can still change. Everybody can. Maybe if these people stop killing each other over their thoughts and try to make reparations or come to terms. I mean, thinking in a bigger sense, these people already have their own countries with their own freedom set up by their own boundaries, which is set up by their own laws. Whether it is our laws in America or our law in Islam. No different. We are still separated. But it seems like our leaders still want to fuss and fight and ruin other countries just to support their own. Maybe it's a gold hunter or something. Who would know? But it's crazy, illogical, and none of it makes any sense. It's one thing I do not like. I'm no killer. Maybe previously in my past I've thought about it, but I ain't no killer. Someone invade America and they come, they take anything. And you take my life. Life was given to me, and we know one day life will be taken. Life will be taken. And that makes people think, what do you want to do in between those two times? To make the best of each life.